Carol Manor. Here we are today for another chapter, chapter 6 of Amelia Bedelia and Friends, The Cat's Meow. I am really hopeful that they are going to get this cat out of the tree. So this chapter is called One Fire Truck, Hold the Siren. Amelia Bedelia had seen the town fire truck in a parade before, but she had never seen it at her school. The firefighters did not turn on the siren because it wasn't an emergency, but it was still exciting to see the bright red fire truck pull up to Oak Tree Elementary. Would you like to show them the picture of the fire truck?
Yeah.
Okay. There it is. While Mrs. Shock and Mr. Jack explained the problem, the kids in the other classrooms watched out their windows. Amelia Bedelia and her friends raced back across the playground. They waited for the fire truck as it circled around the street nearest the maple tree. Finally, the truck pulled up beside the fence that separated the playground from the street. One of the firefighters came over to the fence. "Please keep the kids at a safe distance for now," she told Mrs. Shank. "And later on, we'll let them take a look in the fire truck if they want to." "We want to," yelled Clay. He darted toward the fire truck and began climbing the fence. Miss Shank pulled him back. "It's like herding cats," she said. "I can see that," said the other firefighter who was driving the truck. "Maybe Miss Shank needs a lasso," thought Amelia Bedelia, "and a cowboy hat." She started to giggle. The legendary hawk herding cats on the prairie. Ready? Show them the picture. Look, there she is on her lasso. Whoops. I'm sorry. There we go. This is tricky because it's all backwards. There we go. "Thank you, Lieutenant Johnson," said Miss Shank. "I'm sure my class would love to see the fire truck, if they can listen to directions now." Amelia Bedelia reached over the fence and offered Lieutenant Johnson what was left of her tuna fish sandwich. "No, thank you," the firefighter said. "I already ate lunch." "It's for the cat," said Amelia Bedelia, "to lure her down. She likes tuna fish." "Aha, got it," Lieutenant Johnson grinned and took the sandwich. "Great thinking. You're the cat's meow." "Oh, I tried that," said Amelia Bedelia. "It didn't work, but I can try again." Amelia Bedelia walked over to the maple tree. "Meow," she softly called, looking up at the cat. "Meow, meow," Amelia Bedelia said. "Penny, what are you doing?" "Lieutenant Johnson told me to," said Amelia Bedelia. "Really?" said Penny. "But we tried that." Penny shrugged. "Okay.
Can I read
I'll
all
help.
of this?
Go ahead.
Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Amelia, Bedelia, and Penny meowed together. Soon
Meow,
Joy,
meow,
Dawn,
meow,
and
meow,
Skip
meow.
joined in.
Meow, 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 meow.
Lots of meowing, huh? Here, go, put it up. Lots of meowing. Look at all those meows.
Meow, 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 meow.
Let's see. "Hey, kids, what are you doing?" asked Miss Shank. "We're the cat's meows," said Amelia Bedelia. "Meow?" From high in the tree, the cat replied, "Meow." "Look, the ladder's going up," yelled Cliff. The big ladder on the back of the truck began to unfold and stretch towards the tree. It inched closer and closer to the branch where the cat was sitting. Once it was locked into position, Lieutenant Johnson began to climb. She reached the cat's branch, and Amelia Bedelia held her breath. Lieutenant Johnson pulled Amelia Bedelia's sandwich out of her pocket and offered it to the cat. The cat inched towards her. She put her nose in the air and sniffed. Then she began to nibble the tuna fish. The firefighter let the cat eat for a few seconds. Then she quickly scooped her up, tucked her under one arm, and headed back down the ladder. When they reached the ground, the class clapped and cheered. "What an exciting rescue operation," said Miss Shank. "Thank you, Lieutenant, very much." "You're welcome," she said. All right. Here we are. climbing up the ladder. Alrighty. Now, who wants to see the fire truck?
Ooh, me.
That's pretty fun, isn't it?
Me.
The cat seemed really happy to be out of the tree, at least as happy as a cat can be. While Amelia Bedelia's friends toured the truck, Amelia Bedelia cuddled the cat and fed her bits of tuna. The cat purred so loudly that her whole body trembled. Amelia Bedelia wondered where the cat lived. Did she belong to a family? Was someone searching for her right now? Everybody got a chance to look in the back of the fire truck to see the uniforms and hats and hoses and pump controls, and even to sit in the driver's seat up front. Then they thanked the firefighters and watched as the truck pulled away. That was so cool, said Clay. He gave Cliff a high five. I think that's enough problem solving for one day, said Miss Shank. It's time to head back. Everyone groaned, even Mr. Jack. Show them the picture?
Yeah.
And see all the cool things that a firefighter wears. Whoops, I don't think we're on the right page, are we?
Yeah.
Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, we are.
Oh, yeah, you are. I'm sorry. You were right. Come down a little bit. There they are. Cool job. Thanks. Okay, let's see. But young lady, said Miss Shank to Amelia Bedelia, you can't bring that cat with you. Amelia Bedelia looked down at the purring cat. The cat's eyes were tightly closed, and she sounded like a tiny motor. But I can't just let her go, said Amelia Bedelia. Does she have a tag on her collar? Asked Miss Shank. She doesn't even have a collar, said Amelia Bedelia. She's probably a stray then, said Miss Shank. We'll have to call the animal shelter. Amelia Bedelia did not like that idea one bit. She'd been to the animal shelter once before, when she adopted her dog. Finally, she knew that the people there really cared about animals, but still, it was not like living in a home with a family. The cat really likes you, Amelia Bedelia, Penny said. You should take her home with you. Thanks, Penny, said Amelia Bedelia. That's the perfect solution.
Like perfect.
Like
the cat's me. Like
yeah, like the cat purring. You want to show the picture? Very nice. Let's see. I think that's the end of that chapter. It is.
No, can we read a little bit more?
Not tonight, but tomorrow night. Tune in for chapter 7 called Pleased to Meet You. Achoo! Bye.